Hello and welcome to Sterling Gamer with me, Sterling. And today we have Minecraft Live. So as you can see, it starts in 3 minutes. This is just the pre-show. And I am excited to do this. I've been doing my live reactions to Nintendo Directs recently, so I figured since I also do Minecraft stuff, at least personally, I don't do a lot of Minecraft content. That might change eventually. But since I do a lot of Minecraft stuff, I should do this as well, since I do Directs. So while I wait for this to finish, let's mob votes because I have not voted yet. So you could vote in a few ways. You could vote on the official Minecraft website, on a Bedrock server, or in the Java launcher. And so I'm a Java player, so I'll do it this way. Vote closes in 16 minutes. Jeez, I came in just in time. So I'm going to pick the tough golem. And boom, I voted for the tough golem. I'm just gonna tell my siblings really fast that the vote closes in 16 minutes and they kinda need to vote. Alright, and here is the show. Bronx.
Hello and welcome. I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an
So you're the lore
show for you
person.
today
I see.
packed with all things Minecraft, and you'll hear it directly from the amazing people making it. Hang out with us as we show you our new game, Minecraft Legends. See what's going on in Minecraft Dungeons, find out about the next Minecraft update, and a lot more. If you love Minecraft, you're definitely in the right place. Welcome to Minecraft Live 2022.
I'm so glad they get Element Animations to do this stuff because they are so good. Like, their skill at Minecraft animation is unmatched. Like, the frog's glaring.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world! I'm Vubui, and I'm here to talk about what I've personally decided is the coolest part of Minecraft Live, the mob vote.
Mob votes.
As you may have noticed, we've done things a little differently this year. But first, let's take a look at our 3 mob choices that you, the
Tough golem is
Minecraft
best.
community, will choose from.
The sniffer's
The
gonna
one
win, though.
that wins the vote will be fully developed and added to Minecraft. First, we have the Sniffer, an ancient mob that hatched from underwater eggs. They loved plants and could find seeds by sniffing the ground. If you vote for the Sniffer, you can revive this mob that was thought to be extinct and maybe even get some new plants. Next up,
Sniffer's
we
gonna
have the
win.
Rascal. This mischievous mob lives underground and loves playing hide. If you find
Like,
it 3 times,
honestly,
it will give you a prize.
have you seen
If
the
you
internet
vote
these
for the
last few
Rascal,
days?
you
The
can play
sniffer's
hide
gonna
and seek
win.
for loot
The tough
in
golem I think
Minecraft.
is the best. The
And
rascal
last, but
seems useless.
certainly not least, is the Tough Golem.
Tough golem
These
is sweet.
stony mobs can hold items and move around your base. If you vote for the Tough Golem, you could set up your own moving art exhibition. Okay, so you know the mobs. Now how do you vote for them? We wanted it to be really easy for everyone to get a chance to vote this year. For the past 24 hours, we had an in-game server that you could jump into and cast your vote, and it just closed. But there are still 2 ways you can vote right now and for about 15 minutes. Either head straight into the
Where's my
Minecraft
other
launcher
sister?
and click the Minecraft
Okay.
Live tab, or head to
Oh.
minecraft.net/live and vote there. Which mob do you want to see in the game? The Sniffer, the Rascal, or the Tough Golem? If you
The tough
haven't done
golem
it
is
yet,
best.
go cast your
It
vote
just
now
is.
and be
It's
a
good.
part of deciding
Obviously,
on the
Mojang
future
wants
of
another golem.
Minecraft.
First the
Now,
copper golem
let's
and now
go
the
to
tough
Lydia,
golem.
Magnus, and Kevin to hear all about our new game, Minecraft Legends.
Okay, legends.
Legends hold great power. The legends we hold dearest are legends of hope, of creativity, and of bravery. And friendships that change the world forever. This is the legend of a united overworld. United by you.
Minecraft Legends is a brand new action strategy game from us at Mojang Studios in partnership with Blackbird Interactive. And I'm here with two of my amazing colleagues. Hey, Magnus. Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
Okay, before we talk about the game, which I'm really ready to do, could you tell everyone what you do at Mojang?
I sure can. I'm the creative director at the game studio here in Stockholm.
Nice. And Kevin?
I am the narrative director for the game studio in Stockholm.
So you're going to tell us all about this amazing game we've all been waiting for. And first, I want you to tell everyone, what does it mean to be a legend?
I think the best way to start answering that question is to talk about storytelling in Minecraft, because stories in Minecraft mean something different than in most games.
They do.
In most games, most of the time, it's the game gives you a story, and then that's the story that you take. But in Minecraft, it's all about the stories that you make. And so every time you log on, I log on, all of our players log on. The stories that you make to all of our players, the stories you make are the most important stories in Minecraft. So with that understood, I think what it best means to be a legend. When we first announced the game, we did so with a scene of a villager reading a bedtime story to a villager child. And I think we can all understand that feeling of closing your eyes and hearing an impossible story that maybe isn't all true, but you wish it was. Maybe parts of it were. It's those kind of legendary what-ifs that we're going to add in Minecraft Legends for you to put into your next Minecraft story.
Glitch.
I really love that. It feels super complex, though. You're taking a game so many of us we know, we love, we've been playing for a long time, and then you're trying to interpret it into something new. How do you do it?
It's not easy to make a game. It never is. But this game, especially with a new team, both internally a little bit, when we just learn Minecraft, and not only the game but the whole experience of Minecraft, because it's larger than just the games. And then working together with Blackbird Interactive in Vancouver, just getting them into that spirit of the connecting back to original Minecraft, just recognize what's going on in the world and so on. Connect everybody already that, and focus on what we want to do with this game and get the new stuff in there, because we do want a differentiation between our games as well.
But you still want it. I mean, you're really bringing the spirit of our original Minecraft game and the feeling of, you're like, we're in this beautiful place. It's different than Minecraft, but it's something special. Where are we?
A little familiar still, but welcome to the Well of Fate. The Well of Fate is where we start our adventure in Minecraft Legends. It's where you enter the world. It's really the heart of the overworld in this story. And it's a place where over the course of the game, you're going to make some very important friends. I think we'll talk about it a little bit later.
We definitely will. I just love how, you feel the Minecraftiness of it right away, the spirit of Minecraft. But you're also, you're adding so many new things. You come to the Well of Fate and you get really awesome tools. I'm stoked about that.
Yeah, when you come to the Well of Fate in the beginning of a game, you will be given a couple of tools that kind of gives you your ability in this world and in this game. So to begin with, you get the thing called the Flame of Creation.
Well, I mean, I don't need to know anything else. That's just so cool.
What you want to have, right?
It's awesome.
Yeah, the Flame of Creation is kind of like making it possible for you to build spawners that can bring new friends into the world that helps you out. Second thing you will be given is the Banner of Courage. And that's a banner that you can wave in the air, and that will make your friends follow you, and then you can point them in different directions and tell them to do different tasks.
My microphone's in the
and
way.
maybe the last but not least, my favorite, the loot. because you are given a lute that you can play, and that just play some music, and that will bring in the allies into the world. They love music, and they will help you to gather materials and build buildings and stuff in this world.
Cool, and everybody's going to get to see a lot of that as we play through and show a lot more of Minecraft Legends than people have seen before. Throughout the show, we've asked our creators to send us questions, so they can ask them directly to our team working on it, and you two get the first one.
All right. Ooh, nice.
Hola a todos, yo soy AlanFull98 y mi pregunta es: hay muchas cosas en el juego que se sienten familiares, pero se ven y actúan de manera diferente, como los piglins. ¿Cómo enfocaron el diseño de nuevas versiones de cosas que ya conocemos de Minecraft?
That is a really good question.
That is. And every good legend needs some good legendary danger.
Definitely.
And the danger in this game comes in the form and the smell a little bit of the piglins. For a while now, players have thought about what happened if the Nether would come for the overworld. And so even as far back as when the Nether update for Vanilla was being worked on, we started thinking about, we had zombie piglins in the game. What might they have been in a slightly less icky form?
Slightly less.
Slightly less.
Exactly.
Relatively fresh.
Yeah, here's an image of that kind of like from relatively early stages when the term period that Kevin is talking about, like how we explore how to, change things in the game and like feel like if they are now a total zombie state, how can we get them to be at least a relatively fresh thing? It's like, so a transition over their time. Here's another fantastic piece of art from that time period. Kind of like this is an era where we kind of like started to find that great balance between, being super cute, but also feeling a little bit of dangerous.
It's they're really cool. And you actually have added different hordes. So there's different piglin hordes that are going to, not be nice, basically.
Yeah, as a rule.
Yeah, no, we have several different hordes, and they kind of like they bring different things to the game, so they look different, they play different, and I just act differently, so you can get a new experience each time you encounter a new one.
And action strategy. What does that mean in this game?
Yeah, it's a bit of a new thing for us, and for many games, it's a unique combination in many ways for me. And we make games that we love to play. We have many people at the office who likes to play strategy games, so therefore we want to experiment a little bit with that. But another thing with Minecraft games, we always have a hero and representation of the player in the game world, so that's super important. And when you have a hero, you want that hero to be able to do some stuff, right? So that's where the action combination comes in and so on. So you can ride around and you can have a fun time and just swing your sword a little bit, have some environmental gameplay as we see here. We call those things jump caps, and they're like super cool. Just jump around, swing your sword a little bit, and with your sword you can defend it against a few numbers of piglins and so on. But first and foremostly, we also have the strategy part where you are actually a commander in the game, like bringing your friends to help you fight because you can't take on the piglin threat on your own.
That's awesome. And you have friends that are fighting alongside of you. We have some friends that guide you, but you also have just a lot of pure cuteness.
Yes, there is. The overworld in Legends is a very peaceful, cozy place. You can kind of look around us and see. And so there's a lot of mobs who will show up and be very curious about the hero. There's a little turtle following the hero there. Some of the mobs will be familiar to players of Minecraft already. But there will be some new little faces in there as well. And like I said, most of these creatures will be curious and will follow you around and start to learn about you. But some of them may help out a little bit. For example, our friend the llama. Turns out llamas really don't like piglins. And you know what happens if you make a llama mad.
Whew, good. Okay, so we'll take them, only the llamas with us maybe. And you've added friends that, Kevin, you talked about earlier, that we would talk more about it. You added friends that really guide you in the game, which is so cool and very unique to Minecraft Legends.
Yeah, this is new for Legends and the kind of gameplay that we have here, because normally when you play Minecraft, you show up and the world is open to you, and there's really not a lot of immediate pressure. In Legends, however, the piglins have terrible manners. They're not going to give you any time. So
but I want to just hang out with the bounce caps and the cute animals.
There will be some time there, but in the meantime, piglins.
Yep.
So as soon as you arrive in the world, at the Well of Fate, like I said, you will meet some friends called the hosts. And the hosts are interesting characters that you'll get to know across the course of the game. And on screen, there's a shot of them. Is on the left, the tall one is Foresight. On the right, the little one is Knowledge. And the middle is Action. And Foresight, Knowledge, and Action are the characteristics when we started thinking about these characters that we think all Minecraft players, we all demonstrate every time we play Minecraft, is we see a hill. Foresight is coming up with a dream of what might be up there. Knowledge is
that little one looks like a mushroom guy. Like there's this popular mod that adds creatures, and the little icon is a mushroom guy. It reminds me a lot of that. And then Action looks like a redstone golem from Dungeons.
Into Legends to meet up with the hosts so that you can all get to know them more.
Doing what now?
Welcome back, Jens. What can I do for you today?
You're always so helpful, Foresight. We've been friends for a while, and I felt it was time to return the favor.
Thank you.
Anything I can do to help you with that?
Your timing is perfect. Let us hope your courage is as well. Come, Action waits for us through the portal.
Action!
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 Where are you?
Oh, those are cool
Hello.
cat things.
Nice little kitten.
Hello.
Oh, Action! It's good to see you.
I'm glad you're back. We really need help protecting the overworld. Do you know anything about
Looks
that?
like a redstone golem.
Maybe a thing or two.
Good. Somebody has to help us put an end to this.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but we might need a few more reinforcements.
I like how just bored Foresight looks.
The piglins are moving
LA
faster than we
is
thought.
the yellow
We need
one.
more time.
Knowledge, what should we do?
Right now, we run.
Right.
What the- Huh?
Surprise!
Oh, Jens.
He's a brave Jens.
He was really
Yes.
brave.
Yep. Oh my. Red skies. That means more piglins.
That means it's time for us to actually jump into the game. We have 4 amazing people ready to play.
We have
From
some
our team at
gameplay.
Mojang Studios. Hi, Anna. Hi, Telemachus. And from our friends at Blackbird Interactive, Haley. And hi, Pete.
Hello.
Pete, we're going to start exploring with you, so let's jump in.
Let's do it.
Oh, come on. Who is that cool animal?
So this here is the Regal Tiger. It's one of the many new mobs that you'll see in Minecraft Legends, and it's one of the few that you'll be able to ride.
That's so cool. And throughout the game, you're always riding on one. And this one looks really fast.
Yeah, that's right. That's one of the reasons why it's my favorite, and also because it's so adorable.
It is really adorable. So where are we going to go?
Well, I got a couple things planned where we should be heading over to help the rest of the team battle a piglin base, but there was a few things that I wanted to show off first.
I see the Well of Fate.
Yeah, you sure do. So this is the Well of Fate, as you mentioned. It is the player's home away from home when they're in the world of Legends. It's where you start the adventure and you return here many times throughout the course of the game, so you'll become very familiar with it by the end.
It's so beautiful. I love how peaceful and nice it is here.
Yeah, that's the idea. So actually here, I'm going to scoop up some friends.
So you're using the Banner of Courage.
That's right.
I feel like the piglins are going to try to go to that well, and that'll be like the final boss area.
Nice. Quite a bunch of cuties.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to take him for a swim just for fun.
Okay, so they're coming with you for fun, but
That's
not
right.
to fight.
That's right. I mean, look at that pig's face. Would you send that face into battle?
No, definitely not.
I don't think so.
I would protect it, though. I'm ready.
So I had a couple more things I wanted to show. First off, with the allays, I'm going to ask the allays to gather this tree for me.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you can see him tearing down that tree. Players will be familiar with vanilla Minecraft, breaking down the world and rebuilding it block by block. In Legends, we like to say that you do that thought by thought. So the player just has to say, you know what, I need some wood, and then you ask the Lays to gather it for you, and off they go.
That's so amazing. So they will stay there and just keep gathering as you go about your journey.
That's right. You can send them off to gather resources while
I don't
you
know
do
if
more
you
important
guys can
things.
see it.
Really
Right,
nice
it's right where I am.
They sure are.
There's
So right over here is
there's
the
like
next thing I wanted to show
resources.
off. This is very similar to the bounce caps that you and Magnus were talking about. These sparkling
allays.
bushes in front of me are called speedweed. Now,
allays.
the player just needs to touch these and they'll get a speed boost. So we're going to use these here to rip through a few biomes and head over to the team battling the piglins.
Nice.
Off we go.
Wow, we're really fast now.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we're heading into the jungle here. We're going to hit some more speedweed, and then we're going to hit these bounce caps here. So we're going to be super fast and jump super high.
Oh, maybe some of our little cuties will catch up, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We might be too fast and too jumpy for them.
Yeah, we're not making it easy on them, but I have faith that they'll be able to keep up.
Whoa, this is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite biomes. It's partially because of how much fun it is to run across the treetops like I'm doing here, but also just because of how nice it looks.
Oh, it's beautiful. And
Like
the
a
mangroves
jungle?
are there.
Yeah, that's right. So I wanted to show off this nice bird's eye view. Here we go, of the jungle. You can see all the beautiful trees and stuff.
And the world is randomly generated, so it's always going to be a bit different.
That's right. Everyone's world will be different. The world is just like it is in vanilla Minecraft, where, you know, from one player to the next, the world is generated differently. So it makes the experience unique.
Very Minecrafty.
Yeah, we're going to head over to the Badlands next, but I've spotted something down on the forest floor that I want to show off first. So I'll head over here. And this is the second thing that the allays do for you. This is an allay chest, and essentially the allays will keep these stocked with resources. So you can find them in the world, crack them open, see what's inside. There we go. I got 107 diamond.
Thank you, Alays.
That's right, yeah. So as you're exploring the world and you find those chests around, be sure to open them up, because the allays always have gifts for you. Oh, some of my friends managed to keep up. That's great.
Good job.
Oh, hello, little llama. You should come with me. Here we are in the Badlands. So this is the second biome I wanted to show off.
Definitely not as friendly as the beautiful jungle.
Yeah. This one's a little bit more hazardous. We've got some red thorns over here. Be sure not to walk into those. Those can deal damage. And there's a lot less trees, so there's a lot less wood resource in this biome. So you have to keep that in mind when you're planning ahead.
Ooh, that doesn't look great over there.
No, it sure doesn't. This here is the piglin base. Now you can see the portal over there and the corruption that is spread throughout the world from that portal. And that's why we're here to stop it. We've got to destroy that portal so that this corruption doesn't spread any further. Okay, now this is the last thing that I wanted to show that the allays can do. I'm going to switch my hotbar here, and I'm going to get the allays to build me a bridge across this river. One click, and off they go. Building
So we
this
have
bridge.
the blue allays are gatherers, and then the yellow ones are building things.
That's exactly right.
But then they're both filling chests of awesomeness. I mean, they are really great.
Yeah, they sure are. So I'm actually going to drop these friends off here. I don't want to bring them into battle. I don't want them to be hurt. Yeah, I'll be back for you later. Okay, next is the spawners. So here we are. We've got a few of them. These are player-built structures, and there's one for each type of mob. And essentially you build them, you get your allays to build them, and then you interact with them to spawn some mobs. So this is a creeper spawner. We're going to spawn ourselves a couple of creepers.
I would say I've never been happy to spawn creepers, but maybe today is the first time.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, we're all aware of how dangerous they can be, but when you use them against the piglins, they're extremely effective.
And these are some new mobs, which I love.
That's right. These are the Grindstone Golems. So I'll grab a few of those. And then next, I'm going to get a couple of the Plank Golems.
And the strategy really comes in when you're deciding which mobs should be fighting the piglin hordes, because you're doing it in different ways.
That's exactly right. So what the player is going to do is they're going to come and check out the piglin base, much like this, see what sort of piglin units and piglin structures in the base, and then pick their mobs accordingly.
Oh, there's another.
I see a lot of action, so we're going to head over to Lee
That
and
sounds
go
great.
like in the middle of battle.
We sure are. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Lee's riding across that bridge there. She's got a whole bunch of mobs with her. She's going to send them into battle using the Banner of Courage. So that big piglin over there is a lava launcher. That is one of the most dangerous piglins you can find in the Horde of the Spore. This is a Horde of the Spore base. And that piglin, you really got to watch out for those. They can attack long range by shooting magma cubes at you. They can also do short-range stomp attacks to destroy any mobs nearby.
And Lee has actually put her Elise to work helping out, building those towers.
That's
which is
right.
really cool to actually have more defense.
That's right. The towers that she's got on the left and right side of the bridge here, those are arrow towers. They're going to shoot arrows at any piglins nearby. So what we're doing here is we're essentially moving our way into the base, taking out the piglin structures, setting up structures of our own, battling the piglins, and making a safe path towards the portal in order to take it out. So send in a few more mobs in here on the lava launcher to try and take it out before we move in on the portal. Now, Lee's been being handed off the mobs from one of our other players, from Anna, and that's a key part of playing the game in Legends. You have to make sure to use teamwork, everyone working together against the piglins.
Oh, that lava launcher looks like it's in trouble.
Oh, it's in big
There's
trouble.
a lot of mobs there.
It's in big trouble, yeah. It doesn't have much time left. Oh, there it goes.
Whoa.
Lava launcher down.
Okay, do you think we can take out this portal?
Oh, I know we can. Because we have a secret weapon.
I feel like that was a cue.
Here we go.
There's our secret weapon,
Yeah.
Telemarcus.
Coming
and
in with the first of stone. See this giant mob behind him? Scooping up a boulder, flinging it into the portal. That's the first
whoa,
of
and the
stone.
health bar's already down so quick.
Oh yeah, these piglins didn't know what hit them. Game over. 13%, a couple more shots. Hopla!
Great job, team. Okay, so I'm going to ask this on behalf of myself and everyone else. When can we play?
Yeah, that's the thing. I get that question all the time. My daughter, Mai,
And my boys, yes.
boys as well.
Yes,
wanna
a lot.
know.
But
Yeah, and I'm happy to tell you today that it's spring 2023. So
That must be
not
so
too far.
exciting.
Very, very, very.
I mean, you've been working on this a long time, so I know we all can't wait to see the community playing.
Yep, absolutely.
And we're very excited for you all to play in spring 2023. And for the first time ever, here's the beginning of our game, the opening cinematic of Minecraft Legends.
Oh, it's a chicken. That's a cool animation. Oh no! I'm excited because it's pretty obvious that eventually we'll be going into the Nether to fight them. That's gonna be fun. Those look like bosses. They throw blaze rods and projectiles.
Action, knowledge, come with me. We must witness this together.
Cool.
Yeah, well, Mooblem says that I'm winning.
I find that a bit surprising considering this is like a cooperative game. Also, we're live.
The mob vote for 2022 is now closed. I hope you got a chance to choose your favorite mob.
All right.
I know I did. Jens, what'd you think about the mob vote this year?
Oh, I thought it was amazing. Like, the team came up with 3 really adorable mobs, and I'm very excited to see which one the community has picked for us.
Yeah, it's always an exciting thing, and there's still so much work to be done on the mob that wins.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like when you see when the mob gets into the game, that's when
What
you
is that
start
board game?
really
Like
nailing down the
those
details,
blocks
and you
look
kind of
like,
figure out how does
Builders
this
and
mob
Biomes,
interact with all
board game
other
that I
mechanics
have.
in the game, and what do we need to make it
But
like
but that's
really good
different.
mob. Like everyone on the team really loves Minecraft and wants.
It looks like nether blocks, but that's not like another expansion of it, because the whole game, all the boards and stuff look different.
I think we all are. Since I have you here, we have a creator question just for you.
Ciao a tutti, io sono Carly e questa è la mia domanda per voi. Nel trailer di Minecraft Legends abbiamo visto dei nuovi mostri. Li vedremo mai nelle nuove versioni di Minecraft?
That's a really good question. And Magnus and Kevin, they were talking a little bit about this, because you see in Legends we have the allays, and the allays were created for Legends to solve a problem, like how can the player build and collect resources while focusing on the big picture of the strategy. But when we thought about the allays, we thought about and also like what do they mean for the bigger Minecraft mythology, if we would call it that, and what would it mean for the vanilla experience. So we thought about a lot about it and included in the last year's mob vote, and thankfully the community voted for that one. But of course, then we needed to make sure that it worked well for Minecraft.
Wait, so they made the allays for Legends and then threw them in a mob vote. Was the last mob vote rigged?
Were, of course, like the way it looks and that it loves.
Was it rigged so that they get their new mob in to hype it up?
Its essence, but it needed to work well for Minecraft. And similarly, like Kevin mentioned, like with the piglins, that like we wanted to make sure that piglins work well in vanilla. So that is kind of how we think about many mobs in all our games, and they may or may not move to other games, but it has to fit, like it has to have an opportunity essentially. And obviously in Minecraft Legends is a legend, and many of those really special ones will probably remain a legend.
That's cool. So Jens, I have a really important question for you. Haven't you ever wished you could just develop your own mob for Minecraft?
Well,
anyway, now you can do just that.
Let's talk about Blockbench again.
The Entity Wizard tool is a tool that is built with our friend Giannis on Blockbench, and it allows for a simple way to quickly make an entity and get it into the game fast. It's accessible and easy for anyone to get started with.
You're not really guessing as to what a mob does. You can actually just take that as an archetype and say, I want this to be like a bear, and then just build off of a bear. It makes it very easy.
The main purpose of that tool is to make it super easy, and it walks you through all the steps. It tells you, like, it suggests things that you can pick from, it gives you templates to pick from, and then I think from there you can just start creating your own mob from scratch.
I think all of us really, really want to see our own mobs in the game. Like, we kind of dream about having this new animal or this new creature. Or maybe there was a mob vote that didn't go our way. #team Copper Golem. This tool allows for anyone who has an idea to kind of express that and put it in the game and try it out themselves and see what it would be like.
My favorite bird is hornbill toucan. So I really wanted to say, like, can I actually remake a hornbill toucan? And I wanted to build it on the parrot because that gave me all of the gameplay features that I wanted, and it would make it easier to make it look like that as well. So knowing both what you want it to play and feel like and what it looks like, combining those two together really leaves you in the right place to start.
Blockbench like every year.
If you're scared about it like I was, you can just start by painting an existing mob. That's one of the cooler things of the Entity Wizard. You can just base it on a mob that already exists.
And then if you're comfortable with painting, then work on changing the model itself. So changing the dimensions, changing the shape around it. Get that in the game. I hope you find some resource to get you started here, whether it's our tutorials, whether it's the Blockbench tutorials, whether it's a YouTuber that's made a video on this stuff. See what other people are doing out there, get inspired, download this tool, and just start seeing what your creativity can bring and try it out.
Banana. This one's actually going to be really difficult. How do you make a curved object in Minecraft? How does that work? But I think I've actually done okay. It's going to need some eyes or something. Do you reckon we could make like a face just to make it a little bit more interesting? We do that and then... Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. I thought it was going to be massive. Do you do anything? Oh, you walk. Okay. This looks like an Adventure Time character. I always dreamed of being able to make my own stuff in Minecraft, and now I can.
It's not new, though.
We can't wait to see all the cool mobs you all make. I'm not saying I'm still holding out hope that my Alolotl from last year will go in the game, but I definitely am. The coolest thing is that these are the same tools our developers and marketplace creators are using to create new things in the game. Minecraft Marketplace is full of fun content you can't get anywhere else.
Now.
And today we have a first look at something many of us have been waiting for.
Oh, hi there, Minecraft family. My name is Jim Lee. I'm the publisher and chief creative officer of DC Comics. I'm here to announce that we're bringing Batman to Minecraft in a brand new DLC world launching very soon. In this DLC, you'll use Batman's gadgets to explore Gotham and take on villains like Harley Quinn, Penguin, and more as you unravel Joker's nefarious plot. To celebrate the release of the Minecraft Batman DLC, you can get the free Batman cap in the dressing room right after Minecraft Live. I know you want to hear more. Well, then check out this amazing trailer for the Minecraft Batman DLC right now.
They actually found a marketplace thing that I'm interested in. Really good animation. Suits like the Lego games. That's cool.
Hey, Agnes.
Hi, Lydia.
I know a lot of the community know you, but for those who don't, could you tell them what you do at Minecraft? On Minecraft?
Hello, everyone. Lovely to meet you. I'm Agnes, and I'm the game director for Minecraft.
And Agnes, later in the show, you're going to tell us about the next update.
Oh, yes. So we will show some lovely new things, and we will actually do it in a bit of a different way this year because it's important for us to learn from previous years.
I cannot wait. I'm very excited. I know a lot of us are. But first, I wanted to know, have you ever wished that there was an opera for the Warden?
Yes.
All the time?
Oh, yeah. It's like my biggest dream.
Well, Element Animation has made your dreams come true.
All right, an Element Animation. It'd be hard for any of these to be bad.
Come down to the dark, there's no one around. An ancient city with riches to be found. But don't make a peep and be light on your feet. 'Cause if you make a sound, there's something you'll meet.
That is how it feels. It really... The Warden in the deep dark area really does feel horrifying.
The Warden will rise. It has no eyes. It can sense you in the dark and hunt you as you hide. Oh no, it's too late. You've sealed your fate. It just needs
This is kind of cool.
and it can find you with one sniff.
even with the best armor, you can only take 2 hits. Like, 1 extra hit and then a death. It's horrifying. What are those yellow mushrooms?
Come down to the dark.
Okay, the votes have been tallied, and it's time
All right.
to... Hey, what's going on? Tiny Vu's doing what?
Yes! I can't believe it worked! That average-sized Vu always gets the glory, but it's finally me, Tiny Vu, who gets
Weird
to
how
shine.
they try to count these as
The
different
first round
characters.
of the mob vote has been tallied, and now I will tell you whether it's the Sniffer, the Rascal, or Tough Golem that's been voted out. Okay, here it is,
the Rascal.
my big moment. Drum roll, please.
Not today, Tiny Vu. You have voted and we have counted, and wow.
Why are they
so
still doing...
many of you joined the vote this year.
Why are they still
Over
doing the phases?
3.5 million Minecrafters from around the world. Well, out of the Sniffer, the Rascal, and the Tough Golem, the mob with the least number of votes is the Tough Golem.
What?
Goodbye, little Tough Golem. You will live on in our memories. But the exciting part is still to come. Towards the end of the show, we will reveal the winner of the mob vote, the victor who will be added to the game in a future update. Are you excited? There's still hope for the mob I voted for, so I'm very excited.
If the Rascal...
Have you ever played Minecraft and wondered, what were they thinking?
What is this?
Check out our YouTube channel to find out, if you really want to open that door. You can also ask specific questions and we'll answer them.
We really had to figure out how to make it look smoother.
That's how the LA works.
I mean, I've seen how it looks, and I think it actually looks really, really good.
As a screaming goat.
Stay up to date on what's coming up.
Hey, this is the green axolotl.
Or hang out with us as we play games and dive deeper into everything we reveal during Minecraft Live.
Is there something behind the Farlands?
People usually ask me, what type of Minecrafter are you? And I don't know what to answer. I'm just a Minecrafter.
Step into our world and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We are overjoyed to see that now over 10 million of you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you to
Yeah, if the Rascal wins, we know it's rigged.
We get to keep making
nobody
awesome
wants
Minecraft videos.
the Rascal.
Now let's talk about Minecraft Dungeons.
Like it.
And for that, I will of course invite.
It's a very small amount of people.
It's quite the entrance.
Jealous, huh?
A little bit. Anyway, when you're not being rolled around on thrones, can you tell everyone what do you do at Mojang Studios?
I get rolled around,
Yes.
and I am also the lead designer for Minecraft Dungeons, which means that I get to contribute a lot to the creative work in the game, which is amazing.
That's so cool. And Minecraft Dungeons has been on quite a journey the past few
Why
years.
are we still
Yes,
talking about
it's been a
Dungeons?
crazy
It's
ride
over.
since
It's
launch, and
done.
we've released so many things. So I thought we could begin by watching a bit of a recap of
Last
the game.
year at Minecraft Live, we had like the final thing. Like the last DLC had released, and then we got like that randomly generated tower. That's it. We're done. Like, I like Minecraft Dungeons, but man, I got bored of it fast. 'Cause I beat the game in all 3 difficulties, and did the 2 DLCs that came with the Hero Edition, which I pre-ordered. And then I just stopped. And I feel like everyone else has a similar feeling to me, where they're just done. Yeah, Cloudy Climb. That was the last bit. And now it's over.
Wow, so much great stuff has already happened.
It's been so much, and it's been so great. But I think now that we've looked at the past a little bit, we are ready to talk a bit about the future.
I think everyone wants to hear that.
Yes, and the amazing thing is that now we're ready to announce that we're releasing Seasonal Adventure 3, which is called the Fauna Fair, and it is all about pets and new animals to come to the universe of Minecraft. And here you can see we started with some concept art, and we have some otters, some ferrets, some penguins, and my personal favorite, which is the hedgehog.
I see why.
Yes, and it's tiny, and it rolls around, and it follows you through the levels.
It's Spindashes?
Yeah, it is my favorite, but the final art of the mobs turn out so good. I think the penguins fit very well in camp, and we also have chickens, and the clock shroom from Minecraft Earth, and yeah, tons of cows even.
And the woolly cow.
Yes, our emo cow. We're very happy about it, and it's so cozy. But the whole season will revolve about pets. So all the rewards you'll be able to get through the season are around pets. So you'll get like cow and turtle capes, and all the emotes are going to be about animals. So you will be able to pet your pets, or be a bit of a chicken or a bit of a dog. Why not?
That's perfect.
And also very flashy flares like the cat one, and
What did I
all
miss?
sorts of
Emotes?
cool animations that you'll be able to get.
That's all
What
really
happened since I
exciting.
left?
But you also get to talk about a new mission.
That's right. That's right. Treetop Tangle is our mission set in the jungle biome. And we're very happy because we are releasing this one for free, which means that all the players that never got to play in the jungle DLC before will get to explore the jungle.
That's so cool.
And it's this massive tree, and you run around in the branches and inside of the tree itself. So I think it is a very different experience because it's such a vertical level.
Yeah, I love that. You can feel that you're way up high.
Yes. And I think we should also talk about my favorite thing.
Your favorite?
It is a bit of my baby, but in dungeons, you've never gotten the ability to replace your enchantments. You know how you get a piece of gear and they come with their enchantments. And we're finally releasing the Enchant Smith, which is a new merchant that will move into your camp.
So cool.
Yes, and it will allow
No,
you
they'll
to
change.
re-roll your enchantments, if you will.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I think everyone's going to be excited
That
about
enchantment
because I know
setup
I
is one
have
of the
been waiting
best
for something
things
like
about
that.
the
It's
game.
great to be able to change
That's all the risk and
enchantments.
reward. They're removing it.
But
They're making it so you
we
can
have a creator
re-roll.
question just about that.
Let's watch it.
Hi there, my name is Steph Saniati. I'm head narrative designer at Padia Gaming, and I'm also a gaming content creator. My partner and I love playing Minecraft Dungeons together, but we've always wanted a way to change up our enchantments. I heard in the new update there might be a way to do that with the Enchant Smith. Can you tell us more about that?
That
and how
removes
it's
the
gonna work?
whole challenge and the risk and reward of the enchantments. It ruins that whole
So
system.
you'll be able to save the Enchant
No.
Smith in high block halls, and after that they'll move into your camp, and
No.
you'll be able to go up to their booth and select a piece of gear you want to re-enchant, select an enchantment you already had, pay a bit of gold, and the Enchant Smith will re-roll it.
Just for a little bit of gold.
I mean, you have to pay them for their work.
Yes. It is their job.
Yes.
Okay, it's just individual enchantments, but even then, I'm not super happy about that.
You know, last year we talked about the
Because, like,
tower, which was a
oh yeah,
different
you
meta,
have
and
this one weapon. It
it
has
is that
really good
space
enchantments,
where
but then
you
it has a
go floor
garbage
by
one, and
floor,
like.
defeating waves of
But then you have
mobs,
this other one that
and
doesn't have
you
as
get
good
stronger
enchantments,
as
but
you
they're
go,
all
and at the end you
useful.
get
So
an
like,
amazing reward. Well,
or
we're
that
ready
also
to
forces you
announce
to
that we're
use
releasing the
enchantments that
multiplayer
you're
mode.
not used
Yes,
to.
and today we have here with us
And they
Kelsey and JP
that
from the
are not
Dungeons
as
team.
useful, just so that you can use really good enchantments on the other slots. But now they're removing
Let's
that.
just get into the game.
Yes, and here they are playing together, and together with the tower multiplayer, we're also releasing new biomes in the tower. So this is set in the end, And this is a demo I balanced myself, and I made this level a bit easier for them.
Okay.
So I think they should have a good time in this floor.
They did quick work there.
Yes, and as you can see, Kelsey and JP are playing in couch co-op, but you'll also be able to play this in online multiplayer, and you'll be able to play with up to 4 friends. So yeah, same as in the rest of the game. Like whenever somebody joins or somebody leaves, the game will adapt to how many you are and balance its difficulty. So we're very happy of how smooth that turned out.
Yeah, and I see these two doing really well here.
Yes, it is. I wanted to give them a bit of a head start and a bit of a leeway.
I love how beautiful this level is. Oh, yes. They cleared it.
We want to try to keep the whimsical, vibe of the tower. So we thought the end biomes were very good for that. And, here you can see, when you choose a new piece of gear in the tower, you'll be able to see what your friends are choosing also.
Okay.
Which means that you can strategize with each other. So, you choose the hammer, I'll choose the crossbow, and then, you get that melee strength and I get the range strength.
So then you work well together.
Yes. I
The
made
exotic
this level
climb, do you
harder.
start with anything?
To give them a bit of a challenge, and we'll see how that goes. I think.
Oh.
I think it should
It's
be
already
fair.
looking a little bit tough.
Yeah, but here you can see how you collaborate with each other. You put the totem of healing.
Yeah, and then you can all heal at the same
Exactly, and then you both get it, and you can protect yourself. So I think I really, really like the strategy that it brings to the table. To be able to play multiplayer is such a different experience, and I might have done this one a bit too hard.
Maybe you were a little mean on that, but they did a great job.
I need to show the challenge in the tower.
You definitely showed the challenge. So everyone will want to know, when do we get this?
Very, very soon. Seasonal Adventure 3 is coming on the 19th of October.
Oh, wow.
So super soon you'll get the Enchantsmith, Treetop Tangle, Tower Multiplayer, all of it.
That is awesome.
Yes,
4
but
days.
there's also one other thing that is coming on October, the 26th of October, to be precise, and that's the Spooky Fest, which is now a
Spooky
tradition in the
Fest.
Dungeons world. And this year, you're getting more rewards than ever before. You're getting 6 pieces of gear, and I'm super happy how they
I have
turned
some
out. They
of
look
the
so pretty.
first Spooky
And
Fest
you'll
gear.
also be able to get those pieces of gear in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which means that you'll be able to get spooky all around.
That is great. Wow, you've shared so much. Thank you so much, Laura. I mean, it's... Oh. Well, as usual, the Minecraft Dungeons news was fun and exciting. Now, let's take a look at something on the inspirational side.
Now more than ever, the world needs more hope, curiosity, and peace. Bringing the real world into the Minecraft world enables us to explore places we've never been, dig into real issues in an accessible way, and immerse ourselves in history to shape a better future. Experience life through the eyes of animals living in some of the coldest habitats on Earth. Hunt in a whale pod, build a cozy nest, protect your cubs, all while learning about the ways climate change is impacting these frozen worlds. These 5 Minecraft maps are inspired by stories from the Frozen Planet 2 series, created in partnership with BBC Earth. Head to warmer climates to explore swamps of mangroves, an incredible super tree species found in 114 countries.
I mean, all this stuff's kind of
Join
cool,
the
but
Mangrove Restoration Project
I want to know
and
about
use seed
new
cannons
Minecraft
to restore
stuff.
these essential mangroves in a
don't
world
really
struggling
care.
from climate change.
Honestly, I just want to see...
They're called climate superheroes because of their innate ability to sequester carbon. Don't miss a chance to learn about these ridiculously cool trees.
I just want to know about more Minecraft stuff.
In Latin Explorers, journey with leaders in the community as you help them solve tough challenges. Meet ordinary people doing extraordinary things, like preserving butterflies, delivering medical supplies, and creating murals to speak out against injustice. This world was created in partnership with the Hispanic Heritage Foundation to help young people build leadership skills and inspire local action. Learn from history with Peace Builders, a series of adventures created with the Nobel Peace Center and Games for Change. Meet 4 Nobel Peace Prize laureates and help them avoid and solve conflict, learning the skills needed to craft
Alfred
peace.
Nobel.
Clear landmines to save a Cambodian village. Protest the unjust.
That guy created TNT, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be great for mining," and then people started using it to do damage, and he was like, "Oh no, I created something horrible. I need to do something good with my life before I die." So he created the Nobel Peace Prize so that people could make peaceful things to make up for his TNT invention.
It's beautiful and inspiring, and actually, I think for us, it's not only like beautiful that we really try to make the real world a better place. I even think it's a responsibility, because we are lucky to have so many players, and that means that we have quite a lot of impact, and that needs to come with a lot of responsibility too.
And that's the cool thing, because to me it's, it's not us doing something by ourselves as a company. It's always with our community, and like the best ideas come from the community, and so many people that love the game the way we do.
Yes, it's super inspiring.
So Agnes, you're gonna tell us the next update.
Hey.
I will soon.
Oh.
But first, I would actually love to take some time to talk about what we have learned from previous years, because we have announced some features that we didn't manage to deliver, and it's important
they talked about
that
the
we learn from that
backlash
and that
from
we take action from that.
So,
for example, this year we will only show features that have come very, very far in the development process. Because, like with Minecraft Live, we want.
Because last year they announced the wild update, which people have nicknamed the mild updates, because it does not have a lot. It's just Caves and Cliffs Part 3.
So when we show new things, we want
just
to
giving us the skulk
players.
stuff
And I
after
remember for
2
myself,
years.
like, long time ago, when I worked here,
But and then like
to
frogs and
Minecraft.
mangrove. That is it.
and I remember seeing
But
new
what
things,
we
I'm like,
were
I want to build this
expecting
thing with
is
this block, I want to go on
better,
this adventure. And we want to give these kind
better,
of things to our
not spruce,
players, and it's so important that
birch
we feel
trees,
100%
birch
confident
forests,
that we really
and
can deliver
fireflies.
on these dreams.
And they were like, "Oh no,
and
some
I mean,
fireflies
it
can kill
feels like we
certain
would tell
species of
everything
frogs,
at
and we don't want
Minecraft Live,
kids to
and then
feed
you
their
had to just keep
frogs
up with that.
fireflies." And
You
one,
couldn't add anything or kind of change things.
all those people would be
Yes,
dumb,
so
and that would be their fault.
like in
And
recent
2,
years, we showed,
the
full
fireflies are
update
2
almost,
pixels.
and then we
Change
were used to
1 pixel and
chasing
make it a
for the rest of the
fly.
development process, and it caused stress. So this year, we think we will have time to really like iterate on the features together with
Like,
the community, of course,
they-
and also to
last
add features that we haven't
updates,
showed.
last
yet, like
3
we haven't
updates
showed
should have just
today.
been 1.
Because
Even if it was an extra year, and then we got all 3 at once, that would be fine. They don't need to do yearly, as long as they're not tiny little
We will have
updates.
like more time to really explore this update
Yes,
together.
more time.
I love it.
Take more
Lets
time and
the
do a
team
big
be more
update instead of
creative,
one
it
that
lets us
has
be creative
a
with the
feature that we
community,
expected
like,
2
kind
years
of see
before
where the path
and a new
takes
wood
us,
type.
and also it's really exciting to get to hear new things.
Because, like, with the Nether update, that was huge. We got new biomes, complete rework of the Nether, 2 new types of wood, new speedrunning strats, new structure.
We have decided to not name it yet. So for now, we will call it the 120 update, and it will be released in 2023. And the
2020?
reason for that is that we want to shape it like throughout the development process together with the community, because like
So we don't have a
Minecraft
name.
is some kind of like magic almost to Minecraft, and I think
At
one
this
of
point,
the
they're
key
too lazy
things
to
that
even give it a
creates this
name.
magic is that Minecraft is community
Excited to
fueled.
see our one feature.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Is it the archaeology update, like everyone was theorizing?
So
Get a
let's
feature that
name
we
it
were
when we all
learned about
feel
3
ready to
years
do
ago, and it's just the one
But
feature
you do have a theme
on the
so
track
like
that we've been going.
Some things
That
to think
seems
about.
We
seems
do
like
know
how it
what
would
we want
go.
to achieve with the update, and we have a vision. We just want to be like flexible enough so the community can be part of shaping it. And what we want to do with this update is that we want to make Minecraft Minecraftier.
Perfect.
Sense, right?
Absolutely.
And we want to do that by focusing on like certain parts of what Minecraft is, and those are like the creativity, it's like self-expression
No, we don't have
and
a theme.
intrinsic motivation.
No
So
name and no
what we want to
theme.
do with Minecraft, we want to inspire and enable the players to be
I'm sorry,
creative in their
I'm
own
trying
ways
not to be
and
negative, but
express
just all
themselves
the
in their own
decisions that
like,
Minecraft has
unique,
been doing
beautiful ways.
recently.
And in
It
this
just makes
update,
me
like
really
one way
pessimistic.
we want to do that is to enable self-expression through representation.
And I think it's so beautiful because, you know, being able to do
Yeah,
what you
they've
want
just
in
not
Minecraft
been
is
making
the
good
core of
moves.
what
The
it is.
Nether
So I'm really
update
excited that this
has
also lets us shape
like
it
the
with
same
the
amount of features
community
as
and
the
all of
last
you
3
being
updates
creators.
combined,
So
which
we
like I
do
said,
have some
should have been
awesome
one
features to
because they were
show,
supposed to be
and
one. They
our
said it would
first
all be one,
guest,
and then
Chi,
they
is
split it
here
into
to help
3
us
different
show
pieces.
them. Welcome, Chi.
Hey.
It's your first Minecraft Live.
Yes.
And can you tell everyone what you do at
They've
Mojang?
just been slacking off and
I
focusing
love to
on
play
all
the
these
game,
other little
Mojang.
things.
I'm a fan, but I'm
It's not like,
3D
oh yeah, they've
artist
been
on
working on
Minecraft.
dungeons and
And you've worked
legends.
on some
Those are
super
a
cool
lot of it's
animations for the
exported,
game.
and you
Everything
know
from, like,
it's
really
Microsoft.
scary,
They have
like
a lot
boredom.
of people. It's not like
And
they have very few people and not a lot of
They're so
budget.
adorable, yes.
They just, you
They
know,
have
their stroll is
pretty
very
much as
iconic.
much budget as they want
So good at it.
since
Like,
it's the most
when, for
popular
example,
video
when
game
I
of all
see the
time.
frogs, like, it really makes me feel
It's like
something.
they've just
They're
been
so good at it.
Oh, thank you.
not
I'm so glad to hear it.
working
So I
on
have a
Minecraft
creator
instead
question
working
to
on
kick
all these
things off
weird
for the two
things.
of you.
皆さんこんにちは。私は日本のクリエイターのタマです。
It's like
私からの質問はこちらです。ワイルドアップデートのトレーラーや
Like
キー
all
ラーを見
those
たのはスティーブとアレック
things
スだ
that
け
they
では
were
ありません
showing.
でした。新しいキャラクターたちは誰でしょうか？
Oh, the other character.
Whoa, she really like saw an Easter egg that we had in there.
That's
amazing.
Lovely. And yes, we are adding new default skins. And
Oh.
default skins, that's like Alex and Steve. So we see them as like placeholders for the players. And our goal with Minecraft is always that everyone should feel equally welcome in the game. And for us, this
Yeah, like
is like
all
one
those
step towards
things they were
reaching that
showing
goal.
just before this. It's like, okay, those are cool, but I feel like they've been working on those instead of working on new Minecraft updates. And what's the points of custom worlds if we don't have more stuff to work in the worlds? Oh, I don't know. That's not possible. Where's all the slime blocks? Where's... Spencer's can't be pushed.
Wow, it's a lovely video. Yes, we've added 7 new skins to Minecraft. These skins are a wonderful collaboration within the company. Yeah, we really care about feeling represented in Minecraft, and I think with these skins, we did that.
Everyone's supposed to make their own skins.
And I think,
Why
I
did
mean,
this
you're
matter?
gonna start seeing them a lot.
Yes.
I mean, all these things are cool,
And it's not only
but it
like
feels
people
like
play
it's
behind the
detracting
game,
from the
you
base
will also
game.
see
They're
them in,
working
like,
on all these
trailers,
extra
kiosks,
things
merchandise,
instead
so you
of
get to know these skins
big
or, like,
things.
characters
Yeah,
very
And it's
well.
like, you guys are a
It's
video
really
game
beautiful
company.
because now when someone
It-
starts
it-
the game,
it's not
if they
really
haven't
your
made a
job
new
to do
skin
all
yet,
this.
to like represent themselves, they also can pick one of these and feel like it's closer to who they are, which is
And the
so
skins, it's
awesome.
like,
And
people
these
who
awesome
care
skins are
about
coming
having their skins
soon.
look like
They
them
weren't ready for
make
live,
their
so you
own
won't see them
skins.
in everything here, but everybody's
If
gonna
you
get to
use a
know them,
default skin,
hopefully.
I don't think you really
And
care if
Agnes,
it doesn't
you
look
have
like you.
something else to tell us about.
Oh yes, there are more features. And the first one we want to show is a very charming block called Hanging Signs.
Yes, these hanging signs are super colorful, and the players can use strip logs and chains to craft them.
Oh, they're really nice.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
We all know the sign blocks and what they do, and these hanging blocks, they're very versatile. You can craft them with every wood types, and they have 3 different states.
Oh, and here you can see the different variants. So the first one here is when you hang the hanging signs from the side of a block. And this one is like the base one. So it has 2 chains, and it's when it hangs under a block that's quite wide. And then, my favorite, you can see it has like a V-shaped chain, and this is when you hang it under something that's narrow, like under a fence post or under a chain. That's so pretty. Love
they're really cool. I love how much storytelling too, even from that, because adding them to different places, it's super awesome.
Those are
Yeah,
cool.
we love that when players like use these.
Here's the
use
thing:
our
they say
blocks
that they don't want
something
people
else,
to
for example, create
to
like
have
really
too
colorful
easy materials. They
flags
want
and
everyone to be
and
creative.
play
So
chests.
people are creative and
What
using
this
regular signs to do
feature
that.
did was, yeah, connect like
But
two
now
different
they're
blocks
just
together
giving
with
us
these
like
colorful,
an
yeah,
easy
flags.
skip way. So like at this point, why don't we get furniture? They said that they don't want to give us furniture because they want us to create it, but they're giving us these signs, which previously we created ourselves.
That your
So
favorite block is the sign block. Yes.
and it's like, oh yeah, cool. First feature that we see, new default skins. Second, signs. Oh, this is gonna be the greatest update ever.
And then my little brother, he started to place signs on a castle he had built, and he was like, "This family lives here, and this is names of their family, of this family," and that inspired me a lot. So I started to do that too. So I started to like name different villages and families, and like they work with this in this house. So the sign block really inspired me to tell stories and like build my world, like do world building with Minecraft. So I do love signs and the hanging signs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that hanging signs will overtake signs for you?
For me, a bit. But what I like with the hanging signs is that they are a bit more expensive to craft. So I will use both.
Okay, very nice. I love that you are using them for storytelling, but also I loved your creative use of them coloring the skies. And I can only imagine like our community is going to do things with this we've never thought of.
Oh, yeah. They're always so creative. It's amazing.
Yes,
So you have something else to tell us about?
Oh yes,
What's
we
next?
have
We're getting new
created a
beds?
beautiful new wood set for bamboo.
Bamboo wood.
Like with every wood set, look at this. You have the planks, you have fences, you have trapdoors, you have doors, and look at the beautiful pattern.
What is this gonna work with? What?
So good.
I don't
And I love
see
that
it
they're so good
blending
with
in well
symbols,
with
for
other
example.
blocks.
It's a really beautiful new wood set.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
amazing, and,
interesting. It's
one of our
unique,
goals
but
with
almost
this wood
too
set is
unique,
that
where it doesn't
we
work
want
with
the
anything
players
else.
to feel represented, players who grew up with bamboo in real life.
And like,
I think that
how-
we managed to make this amazing wood set very unique.
Why do we
and
keep getting new wood
beautiful.
sets?
Our artist did a very good job.
I thought it was weird when we got Crimson and Warped wood.
So the bamboo wood set actually have a block that no other wood sets have, and it's called Bamboo Mosaic, and you can see it here.
Wow.
I think it's very beautiful.
It's amazing.
When I see this, I'm like, I want to build floors with it. Wouldn't be very
Yeah, that's all I could really see that as
I mean, they're
floors.
beautiful floors.
Or like an
and I mean, it's
accents
beautiful in
block.
the whole building. And I think what I love about this wood
But
set
then I
is
don't know what it would go
how
well with.
it matches with other blocks, even though it feels so different too. It like looks so beautiful.
That looks horrible.
You
That
can
is a
really mix
horrible
it-
looking
mix
build.
The blocks together.
Look here, like with the copper and even the frog lights.
Even the frog lights.
Yeah, but more than that, I mean, I'm very excited.
That was a horrible
that
build.
You're able to build your real world in Minecraft. Like that's so exciting for people.
That doesn't look right. So yeah, I thought it was weird when we got Crimson and Warped wood. But I was like, okay, this is like a big deal. This is the Nether update.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
kinda
And
cool.
you
And
have
it's
a
been
boat.
years since we got a new
Well, not
wood type.
exactly a
It's
boat.
like, okay.
We're gonna have a raft. Yeah.
And then
It
we
looks the
got,
same as a boat. It also has a chest, but
Oh.
it looks more adventurous.
And like, I love that fantasy of being like on an adventure
Just a
on a river,
boat
and
with
then
a
it's
different
on a
look.
raft. I think the like role playing possibilities of that is really lovely.
Yeah, I
But
definitely.
yeah,
wanna
then
get
we got
stranded on
Mangrove
island,
last year,
make a
and it was like,
raft.
oh,
Bamboo jungle,
oh,
like
okay,
a
we
panda.
Mangrove.
It's really fun. I mean,
It's
I
just what
think it's so,
the
so
Crimson
cool
wood
to
should have
add
been.
that.
Why do we need
I'm
another
ready to
red
go
wood?
down caving like rivers. and
This-
stuff.
Oh yes, like in the waterfalls
Okay,
in the caves.
fine.
The raft will-
It's what I wanted Crimson
really
to
fun.
be. They're
Gee,
probably
thank you
just
so much for telling us
fixing
about those
the
things.
problem with that. Just
And now
they
we
didn't like
have
how
Mir
Crimson
joining
was.
us.
Community didn't like it, so they were just fixing it. Okay, but now it looks like it's a trend to get wood all the time.
I know it's so cozy.
There's someone in the corner.
Turned nighttime.
Yeah, this is nice.
Like I don't want us to keep getting new wood every update or so.
Oh, Agnes is a villager now.
I don't have my emeralds on me.
I want it to be like a
Here,
big deal
for those
when
of
we
you who
get
don't
wood.
know, what do you
Like a
do?
special events like
Sure,
the Nether
I'm a
updates.
gameplay designer, which basically means I work on some
These
of the new features.
these don't feel good.
Very exciting. You're
Like the
gonna
features
tell
that
us
we've seen
about
so far for
those,
the new
but
updates.
we have a creator question first.
New default skins. A new wood type.
Ooh, that's always hard.
And then they had to point out, oh yeah, the signs, the new signs, and they had pointed out that we get that they just changed the model to the boats. It's a big deal. They changed the models, guys. It's like, okay, these are cool features. I don't like that there's new wood. I just explained why, but these are cool features. But based off of how small the updates have been so far in the last few years, it feels like there's not going to be much more, and this is going to be the updates.
Right, yeah, so chiseled bookshelves is the new block that we're adding to the game. And you can
Yo, chiseled bookshelves.
Books, but it's not only books, it's also enchanted books and books and quill.
You can
So
put books
basically,
in
this
it.
is where you're going to store the stories of your world. And personally, I'm really excited about
That's
it.
just what bookshelves should have been.
Telling stories about my game,
That's
and
okay. That's
you can
actually
put
an
it in a physical notebook
interesting
just
feature. I
next
don't
to
know how I feel about it.
my computer. But recently, I started writing it in the world, sort of storing it in chest, and you know that was
But then,
inspired by you, Agnes, and your amazing.
like
voice.
I don't know. These features are cool, but seem like they should just be backup things. Like, when we got the target block, that was a huge new thing for Redstone. Being able to attract redstone signals to it, like components, but it's a solid block that can power something else. It was a big deal. And then like the actual archery thing, but they barely touch on it. Like, oh yeah, we have a target block too. That's cool. And then we don't see it until the snapshot. And then we see like, oh, this is a kind of cool feature. We have some uses for it. Okay, let's go back and look at the big things. But here, they're showing those little extra things as the updates, and that's the problem. The target block is no longer just like a cool little thing that they're throwing into an update just because they had the idea. It's the updates now. Yeah, cool. We get new bookshelves that we can actually put books in.
So using a
What is
you're actually going to
what is the point?
redstone signal that's going to tell you what is the last book that was interacted with. And there's many uses for that, but personally, I'm going to make some secret bookshelves doorways and hide something in there.
What are you gonna hide?
Probably my Agnes poster fans.
You
see, she doesn't need to know.
Okay, hi then. And Agnes, you're storytelling, so how would you use that?
Like, I don't know. It's just the updates need to be bigger. Spread them out. Don't have them be yearly. Or actually get some more people working on it so you can do your weird little things on like the marketplace and extra skins and stuff. But also not sacrifice the base game. Hire more people. Use the millions of dollars that you guys are getting through this game. It's the best-selling video game of all time, and it's owned by Microsoft, which is also ridiculously rich. They can afford to spend a lot more money, like millions more. They can do that. Spend some more money and still do your marketplace things, but also do the game. Work on the game. Don't sacrifice it. Don't leave it.
But it's also very pretty as a floor.
Okay.
But I
Floors
think
are important.
I mean, I think that's the cool thing whenever we get any new blocks in the game. It's like being able to use them in different ways. So you can use them as the chiseled bookshelf, or you can be like, these are the best floors you've ever seen.
Yeah, trying to find
the
all the
bookshelves
different...
and the bamboo mosaic.
Yeah, exactly. All the block combinations, and I'm sure the community is going to come up with so many more things than us. It's going to be amazing.
And you have one more thing to tell us about.
Yes, that's actually a feature that's quite close to my heart because I grew up interacting a lot with these. So maybe it's time to take a look at some camels.
Camels. Okay. Making the deserts more lively. Oh, that does not look like a vanilla mob. That looks like a mod. there's a very distinct vanilla look and a very distinct mod look. And that is a mod. If you want to make Minecraft look like that, then change the existing things to look like that. Don't just have everything, all the new stuff, look super out of place compared to the old. Yes, you guys are more skilled now. You can work more.
Those
change
are awesome.
those old things.
Tell us more about camels.
Yeah, so like I said, they're really close to my heart because I remember growing up, going on.
How useful are they going to be though? If this is the update, even if it's only like, even if this is only half the update, they're still hiding half or even 2/3 of it. This is still most of the update. A camel, which I don't see being any more useful than a donkey, it just livelies up the desert. A new sign. An ugly new wood type that does not blend in with anything else. So you could really only use it by itself, which would look bland and make for pretty horrible builds. And
share it with someone who maybe hasn't
new skins.
Because that was the thing I really loved during the development process of camels, because you had talked so much.
Oh, and the bookshelves. I don't know, it's so small and there's no theme. I get it, like you guys have general ideas and like, oh yeah, we don't want to develop a bunch of book stuff just so we can include these bookshelves in a book update. That's fine. It's fine if you don't have a theme, I guess. But actually have a lot of stuff then. Throw in all your generic ideas that you've had over the years.
We want to keep update Minecraft for like a lifetime,
Just
for 50 years or more. And that means that each thing we add needs to really fit within the Minecraft ecosystem. And this is of course true for camels as well. And since camels are a rideable mob and horses are too, it was very important for us to really create a unique experience.
Nobody uses
we
horses,
worked quite
though.
hard on that, trying to find a different niche in the game for both, and really make the experience different and unique. And there's many differences. For example, horse are quite agile. Strafing right and left is really quick in Minecraft. And camels are quite big animals, so they're a bit slower. But if you find a long stretch, like a straight stretch, maybe a relatively flat ground like in deserts, you can get quite fast actually, and that's helped by this new ability that they have called the dash. So using the dash, you can clear ravines or even rivers, which we all know are the enemy of horses in Minecraft. I think it's pretty cool.
Really cool.
And another unique thing with the camels is that you can be 2 players on it at the same.
Okay, the 2-player thing is cool, I'll admit that. But like,
Adventure in the Badlands, and we know that
it seems too modded. That's not how it should be.
So it feels good to add a feature where
I don't
we
know.
really can go on an adventure together.
It's such a small update from what we've seen, and they said that that's like the last thing they want to show. Unless that's just the last thing that guy wants to show, but then we're going to be here for a while if they actually would have a decent sized update and they want to go into this much detail right away for each thing. It's cool to just say like, hey, these are some things that we have. We have more down the road. Stay tuned. This is the theme.
Because like we said, when you
and like have everyone excited, reveal more stuff down the road and more videos and articles on the Minecraft website, which they have neglected recently, and then start releasing the snapshots early, showing all the new stuff and revealing stuff in snapshots.
Dashing out of danger, and I'm with a bow can sort of shoot and attack behind, and that collaboration I think is really, really cool.
And as you can see here, the many mobs can't reach us because the camel is so tall.
Yes.
Finally, I get to feel how it is to be tall.
I see. I know, when they're not attacking you, they actually look quite cute, I think, zombies.
A little bit cute.
Maybe ugly cute.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm definitely going to be the one, you know, like hopefully driving the camel. I don't want to be the one aiming the bow, but I do. I mean, it's really cool. It adds a lot, especially to be able to, you know, maybe you're doing a little both. You're having a nice stroll and then you're like, it turned night. Let's fight together.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have to point out that they're also just incredibly cute.
They are, and especially they are ugly cute, I think. Dopey.
Yeah, and as we can see, we also have camel babies
Spotted.
because you can breed them. And something pretty interesting is that the item you're going to use to feed and breed them is actually a cactus.
And I thought that was so interesting when we researched camels. I didn't know that real world camels eat cactus.
Yeah, I've seen many videos of camels eating cactus. I thought it was really, really interesting. And also, cactus is sort of an item that doesn't have too many uses in the game, so it's always nice, again, being respectful of all features, sort of adding more uses to it.
That's really awesome. Nir, thank you so much for telling us about those amazing features.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Nir.
On October 27th, during Minecraft Now, you'll be able to hear more about these cool new features. And Agnes, you have one surprise for us.
Yes, we do have a surprise. So, previous years, you have been able to playtest the new features like many, many months after live. But this year, we're very excited about this. This year, you will actually be able to playtest the new features in betas, snapshots, and previews just a few days from now.
Well, with such small things, I would hope so. Looks like they're already fully developed.
We can't wait to hear what you think when you playtest these features in a few days. Like Agnes said, this is the start of features for Update 1.20, and there will be more to come throughout the year.
It better be
It's
just the
almost
beginning.
the end of the show,
This
and
is
we only have the mob vote results
embarrassingly
left. But
short.
let's take a look back at everything we announced today.
I feel like the colors are a little muted. Yeah, the colors in Minecraft Legends seem a little muted. I wish it was brightened up a little bit. I don't care much. So, Legends looks amazing. Dungeons was amazing when it came out. By now I'm tired of it. What I'm worried is that they'll just take the Dungeons approach to Legends. We'll be hearing about Legends for the next 5 years. After it releases. It's like, when you release a game, like, I know you guys are Minecraft and you're used to having one game for decades, but once you release a game, you normally update it for a little bit and then move on to the next game. You don't usually talk about it for the next 5 years. Just an idea. I've been pretty negative. The new features, apart from the bamboo wood, I do not like the bamboo wood, but apart from that, all the new features do look cool.
Now it's time to see
Problem
who
is
you
just
all voted into the
that
game.
there's not a lot.
Vu,
Hello.
I do like the features. They're all cool.
What are you doing?
I'm farming. But you want the mob vote results.
We do. I mean, the carrots are lovely.
Wait,
They
I want to
are.
get everybody out here.
Nice throw.
Thank you.
So this is important because this winning mob actually got over half of the total votes.
Ooh.
Wow.
So it's
Okay,
the
that's
sniffer.
And the winner is... Ooh.
The sniffer.
Yeah, okay. It was already over. There's
You
no way
voted,
that
and
anyone
now
else
the
could win.
sniffer is coming to the game. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, thank you so much. Bye!
Bye.
Cool. Cute. We're still going. Let's go. Yeah, that's a funny gag. Still going. Still going. This funny little gag is still going. Alright. Okay, so I kind of gave all my thoughts during the show. Everything was kind of meh until the updates, and apart from the wood, I liked everything, but I just feel like it should be so much more. If that is even just a third of what they have, then that's gonna be super underwhelming. I'm hoping that they just showed like a little bit, because they said like, oh yeah, we're getting this first snapshots in just a few days. So I hope like we get everything in like a snapshot or two, and then they start talking about new stuff. I hope we just saw everything that will be in the first snapshot or two, and everything else gets announced over the next few months, because that is a decent way to do it. I do prefer having a bit more info at Minecraft Live, but that would work. I'm just worried that that's not what they're doing. I'm worried that we saw almost everything in the 1.20 updates, the random ideas updates. Oh yeah, let's watch some Scott, you know. Oh no, oh no. this is fine. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be even more underwhelming than the last 3 updates, which again should have been 1. That was all the Caves and Cliffs updates. That was the last 3 updates was the Caves and Cliffs update, but they split it into 3. I don't know why. They have millions of dollars they could spend. If they're short on staff, if they're running out of time, then hire more staff. It's the best-selling video game of all time, owned by Microsoft, one of the richest companies of all time. They can afford getting more people to speed up production. If they wanted, they could probably do a update every half a year. I would not recommend that. That would get stale. But they could do that. They have enough money. They could hire enough people. It's completely their own fault if they are overworked, if they don't have enough time. That's their fault. Hire more people. Spend more time and actually do the updates. The Caves and Cliffs was split into 3 updates because they had a great idea. It would have been one of the greatest updates ever. And they split it into 3 because they didn't have enough time or resources or people. You have plenty of resources, so make more time and people using those resources. Time is money. Works the other way around. Money is time. Get working. So, I don't know. I like the feature. I like the bookshelf that you can actually put books in. I like the camels. The new default skins are fine. I'm kind of iffy on them. Not because I kind of like the incentive to make your own skin instead of using Steve and Alex. If you want a skin to look like you, then make it. That I like that incentive. Having just, oh yeah, I just picked this one. This one's closest to me. Well, that's just lazy and results in less. Instead of having more creativity and expression in the community of everyone being themselves, it's less, because now everyone who's, it doesn't really look like this guy, but that's the closest. Now everyone's gonna look like that. So instead of having the incentive for all of these unique people to make all of their own unique skins, you just have like 9 skins that everyone uses. Some exceptions. It's not a good system. I don't. It will make less creativity. And then I don't like some of the looks of the skins. They're kind of lazy looking. But yeah, I like the bookshelves. I like the camels. I like the hanging signs. Those are actually cool. Like, problem that I said when they were being announced is the lack of creativity that creates, and the hypocrisy that we can't get furniture because we gotta be creative. Oh, but we can get hanging signs instead of making them ourselves. So that was my problem. Not actually the hanging signs themselves. I think they're cool. It's the hypocrisy that I don't like. Yeah, the Minecraft dungeon stuff I don't care for. The Legends looks great. Again, just muted colors. I wish it was a little more vibrant. And some higher frame rates, please, on some of those animations. But it looks great. Legends, I'm really excited for. I will probably do it on my channel when it comes out. It does look like a fun game. Dungeons, just let it die. It was a great game when it came out, but by now everyone who played it is tired. It's a fun game, but one that gets really repetitive really fast. Just let it die. It was a cool game, but you're just souring everyone's memories of it by still talking about it. Just let it end. You know, that was pretty much everything. It was pretty slow. The sniffer, that was. I don't know how the Rascal got more votes than the Tough Golem. And the sniffer, uh, I knew would win. By that margin, over half of the votes, I did not expect. But everyone kind of knew it would win. Which is a bummer because I think the Tough Golem would have been a more interesting mob to add. But instead we're getting the turtle wannabe with some plants. It's cool. It's a cool, unique idea. But I feel like the Tough Golem would have resulted in more creativity. And that's the big thing. Instead of giving us more creativity in this creativity update that they were talking about, how they want to expand that, it feels like they're removing creativity, making it so everyone falls into these camps. Oh, the skins don't look like you? Well, don't make your own. You take one of these. So now everyone looks the same. Oh, you grew up in a place with a lot of bamboo? Don't be unique on how you build your base. Just use bamboo blocks. Oh, you like, camels, huh? Well, don't be unique and creative with llamas. Just use camels. Oh, yeah, you want this cool sign on your thing? Yeah, don't be unique. Don't design your own sign. Take one of these. You want some kind of bookshelf system? Well, don't use barrels and cool tricks to make what looks like a custom block. No. Just use this bookshelf. It's like some of them are kind of cool. Like the bookshelf was kind of a stretch. It is actually a creative thing, and the camel I kind of get. But the other things, they just remove creativity. They're making it less creative, and that's my problem with everything. There's not a lot of stuff where the updates are getting smaller and smaller, it seems, as Minecraft gets more and more money. Where's that money going? Just into the pockets of the creators. Not back into the game, not back into the community. The updates are getting smaller and smaller as it gets more and more popular. And then those updates, with a few exceptions, are removing creativity. At least this one is. And like splitting what would be a decent update, about the same size as the Nether update, maybe a little smaller, into 3 separate updates, each almost having nothing. I don't care for it. It's garbage. So I really want Minecraft to improve. I love this game, as critical as I'm being. It is my favorite game of all time. That and Breath of the Wild are tied for my favorite game of all time. I want it to be amazing, but it's not living up to what it can be. So I point out its problems. And the problem is, no one's gonna listen. Uh, unless, like, some big name, celebrity YouTuber or something has similar problems. Then everyone will listen. But even then the community just listens, and only people in the know in the community at large won't, and then Mojang won't. They don't really talk about. They don't really take their community into consideration. And they said in the new thing, like, oh yeah, we're fixing our mistakes from last time. We're not showing stuff that are not almost done. So that could be used as an excuse for why we only saw a little bit of stuff for the 1.20 update. But, like, why? We had a problem that you removed stuff for no reason in a already small update. The problem is not that you removed stuff. It's that you made that update that would have been decent, the 1.19 update, the wild update, and made it literally just the stuff that we should have gotten in 1.17, and then mangrove and frogs, which was the vote anyway. So it was just stuff that we should have gotten 2 years before, and the vote. That was the wild update. When we should have gotten fireflies for the frogs, and which nobody really cared about, to be honest, and the birch forest. But they just decided not to do the birch forest for no reason. And then removed the fireflies for a really dumb reason that they could have instantly remedied by changing one pixel and changing the name. But, and so that's what I mean when the updates are getting smaller and we're getting less and less stuff, and they're not listening to the community. The problem is not that you remove stuff, it's that you remove stuff for dumb reasons or for no reason at all. Just give us a decent-sized update, even something. We didn't get a theme. There's nothing to theorize on. There's no connective tissue between any of these things, except removing creativity in most of the cases. Like, there's no way to theorize about stuff. We have to wait till the update is out to start theorizing. But then, what's there to theorize about? Lore implications? It's only a few people's thing. We can't theorize about the new stuff. So Minecraft has some big problems that it needs to solve. Otherwise, I'm worried it could die out again. It'll be revived eventually, but it could very easily go into another phase of being dead if it does not fix its problems. So on that dark note, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you guys found some enjoyment out of that Minecraft Live. I did not. But see y'all later. Bye.